James 1, verse 22. But prove yourselves doers of the word and not merely hearers who delude themselves. Other versions, translations say deceive themselves. You got to be doers of the word. You can't just hear a nice message. You can't just hear a nice sermon and then just go about your business like nothing ever happened. Like, you're not blessed in your hearing. The word says you're blessed in your doing. And so I wanted to come on here and just encourage you guys to act on the word. And if you got a word from God, or if you got a idea, you got a desire to do something that you feel like is God led, go for it. What's the worst that can happen? It fails. So what? Like, God is still with you. God is still good, and He loves you. And so you can't let your life just be all about consuming and thinking and strategizing and waiting till the perfect moment. Because what if the perfect moment never comes? What if the perfect moment is right now? What if right now is the perfect moment? And ideally, I want to argue it is, because you don't know, tomorrow's not promised. I'm not trying to be like doom and gloom at all, but I'm trying to show the reality of we can't wait till tomorrow to do things that we feel led to do. And so that's why this may not be the ideal situation to have a YouTube video. The lighting may be bad. So what? But I feel led to make these videos, and I don't want to go another week, another day without doing what I feel led to do. And so I want to act on the word that was given to me. And I feel like the word was to do this, to make cinematic messages. And it may not be as cinematic as people may the movies be yet, but hey, I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. I feel like I'm obeying God, and I want you also to feel that love and joy and excitement to trust God with whatever He is calling you to do. Act on it. Act on the word. Act on what He's telling you to do. We see in James that it said, like, don't be merely hearers who delude themselves. Don't be like what I used to be. And sometimes find myself, if I'm not careful, where I go from YouTube video to YouTube video, article, tweets, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook randomly just cause, and trying to find this information, just going through information for the sake of going through information, but not really acting on what I have, or acting on it for a little bit, feeling the pain of failure because it's inevitable, going right back to needing to get more information because I think that's what I missed out. I didn't hear it right. I didn't do it right. And that's not totally wrong if I don't go back to doing again and acting. If I go back to getting more information, and I forget to go back to acting, or going back to doing the thing that I'm hearing, I'm deluding myself, I'm deceiving myself. I'm never gonna get to where I'm feeling like God wants me to go. Sometimes I found myself just going from YouTube video to YouTube video, information to information, and going nowhere because I haven't really acted on what I heard, acted on the information that I received. People have great information. We live in the information age. We can look up anything from our fingertips. We can ask ChatGPT to explain how to game plan, how to make a business plan. What's the point of having a business plan on your ChatGPT chat if you're never going to implement it or act on it? Just because you have it in writing, just because you have it in a notepad, doesn't mean you're going to get it automatically. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't write stuff. Writing is very important and powerful, and it has its way. But at the same time, if you just hear it, if you just take notes, that is not actually doing the thing. I want to implore you, it's not actually doing the thing. I started this YouTube channel 11 years ago, or 2011. Probably even before that, in middle school, I was making YouTube videos. I was very persistent on how do I make money on YouTube, because monetization was like new to me and it was so cool. And I was like in middle school. But I was eager, and I was excited, and I desired it. And so I looked up videos how to get more views on YouTube, how to do your search engine optimization, right? So I'm looking up all these videos, but me in the past had no filter. I was acting on everything I got, and I implemented it, and it worked. Did everything become a banger? Not necessarily, but I found progress and I found results that I was desiring because I was implementing the things I was acting on. But I let, puberty brain, I didn't like how I looked on camera or what people would think about me. I let that fear of rejection or whatever people thought hinder me from continuing on. And so I deleted a lot of videos from this channel that you don't see anymore. I kept a couple, but deleted a lot of videos, stopped making videos, and found myself right back only into information. And I didn't use the information to go back into implementing because, and this may be your case, it may be fear, it may be doubt. That's another thing that James talks about is doubt. Being a doubtful person means you're an unstable person. If you doubt, you're like a boat just tossed to and fro in the sea. You're unstable in all your ways if you doubt. So I don't want you to be doubting. I don't want you to be like me, doubting if you're good enough, afraid what people will think about you, fear of rejection. It don't matter. It don't matter. Those who care will watch. Those who don't, won't. And that's the end of the day. That's all that matters. If you're trying to build something that God is calling you to build, you can't care what people think about you, honestly. Because people aren't always going to agree. And that's okay. That's all right. There's 8 billion people in this world. Not everybody's going to agree with you. But you got to make sure that you agree with what God says. And make sure that you're doing what he tells you to do. So I know I'm coming in kind of hot and fiery right now. But I just want to make sure that if you clicked on this video, maybe you're like me and you were clicking on video to video, trying to find answers. And you may have gotten answers, you may have gotten really good information, but you haven't gotten the result that you're wanting. So you're really desiring the result still, right? Well, have you implemented what you heard? Have you acted on what you wrote down? And have you done it for a long enough time to see the thing actually come to pass? Have you tried, failed, learned, and tried again? Or have you tried, failed, learned, stuck on learn, but never went back to acting and doing, right? It's a cycle where it's like, we're gonna fail, we're gonna make mistakes. I'm not saying it's bad to learn, it's not bad to get information, but it's only bad when you are stuck in consuming mode and you never get in acting mode as well as learning. Because, man, when you actually are out doing the thing and you make mistakes, how much more valuable is that information now? A ton more valuable. Say I'm trying to film a video and I learned I got a new camera, right? Making a mistake on filming the video and then going back and learning, oh, that's how the camera actually worked. That's how you get the good lighting. That's how you get the good focus. That's how you get the good whatever. It's more applicable now because I've done the thing and I know how to apply the information that I got, rather than getting all this information, all this head knowledge, not really acting, but kind of, and then not continuing on because I failed or I made a mistake, or it's not how I envisioned it in my head, or it's not like the people I saw did it. Where you're comparing yourself to people who have made mistakes, have done the thing over and over again, have learned, failed, improved, but you failed once and then you think it's the end of the world. Really just want to come on here for you guys to let you know, encourage you. And if you want more tips and advice that you're going to act on, if you need help, I have a newsletter, weekly newsletter I'm going to launch very soon. You can sign up by the description below, click that link, sign up for that newsletter. And I'll get more information on faith, life, business, and it's helping us all grow to be the people that God called us to be. And so I love you all. And if you like this video, YouTube thinks you'll like this next one. I'll see you next time.